The truth always reveals itself. And in this case, the truth has been revealed in regards to Bray Wyatt. Apparently, WWE, Vince, because that's the only decision that matters in WWE. I just want to make sure you guys are aware of that. Vince McMahon pushed for Bray Wyatt to revive the Fiend persona. Now, this may actually intrigue some of you. Some of you did not like the current iteration of Bray Wyatt with Uncle Howdy and everything that we saw with the LA Knight feud. A lot of you guys actually missed the Fiend character and would prefer that Bray Wyatt on WWE television. Me, I actually preferred the real-life Bray Wyatt. I preferred the Bray Wyatt that was a little bit more humanized, and I was slightly intrigued by the alter ego or egos of Bray Wyatt. The one that we saw on TV was Uncle Howdy, rumored to be played by his brother Bo Dallas. WWE wanted Bray Wyatt reportedly to revive his Fiend persona, according to a new report. Now, Wyatt made his return to WWE after being fired for absolutely no reason at Extreme Rules in October of 2022. The return was heralded as one of the best returns in WWE history. Absolutely hyped beyond belief everywhere on social media. Two-time Universal Champion eventually made his TV in-ring debut, defeating LA Knight at the Royal Rumble in what was a terrible match that WWE surrounded in a gimmick called the Mountain Dew Pitch Black match. Now, Wyatt debuted a new persona following his win before Uncle Howdy hit a flying elbow off the top of a platform, completely missing LA Knight, by the way. And that entire match was a complete disaster. I didn't think that was the creative plan going into the Royal Rumble for Bray Wyatt. I honestly think that it took a turn for the worse, and I honestly think plans deviated because that's around the same time. You won't hear this from the actual journalists or the people that think they're actual journalists in the community. This is around the time when Vince McMahon started to kind of rear his ugly head in creative, and things just got blown out of proportion for Bray Wyatt. It started off great, and then it started to really turn into a disaster creatively. Now, this is coming from a report from Fight Fans. I never heard of this before, so please take this with a grain of salt. But the context of this, you could see where this may be true. Fight Fans reported that WWE were not overly fond of how the Pitch Black match played out and Wyatt's new masked persona, as they don't feel it is a good look compared to the Fiend and won't sell merchandise on the same level as Wyatt's old gimmick. WWE pushed for Wyatt to bring back the Fiend. There you go, man. The truth shall set you free. WWE pushed for Wyatt to bring back the Fiend following the January Royal Rumble, and those talks intensified over the past month or two, but there is currently no movement on a Fiend revival. However, the person who makes the Fiend mask seemingly shot down this rumor on Twitter. Jason Barker, who created the Fiend mask, tweeted, and I quote, "That might be difficult, considering that all of the mask molds for the Fiend were destroyed last year," end quote. Now, Bray Wyatt's been off TV since February of 2023 with a illness. When he makes his return, nobody seems to know. Guys, every time I come on here, I tell you exactly what's going on. I'm not liked in this realm. I'm not liked in the community. I'm a little bit too real for a lot of the people out there that want to pretend like everything is great and absolutely nothing is wrong. And if you criticize something that they like, they get defensive, and the narrative gets thrown my way that I'm a hater and I'm all these nasty things. I've said from January, I've said it. You guys know Vince is back. I tweeted about Bray Wyatt being out. I tweeted about Bray Wyatt seemingly just disappearing. Sounds like it's a little bit too coincidental that Bray Wyatt took a fucking vacation while Vince McMahon was preparing to come back during WrestleMania season. Now, was Bray Wyatt ill? I'm not saying that Bray Wyatt wasn't ill, Am I saying Bray Wyatt being ill is the sole reason that he's gone? No, I'm not. Bray Wyatt might have been ill, but Bray Wyatt is more than likely ready to come back. Bray Wyatt is not back because of creative. Vince McMahon is the reason why Bray Wyatt is not back. This man came back with a completely different storyline, a completely different vision with everything that they showed you going back to the Extreme Rules pay-per-view leading into November and December, and then the awful Pitch Black match, which I don't think was Bray Wyatt's idea at all. Nobody's gonna tell me that was Bray Wyatt's idea. You're gonna have a very difficult time believing that as a legitimate fact. I'm sorry. The way we saw everything play out with Bray Wyatt, that wasn't his idea. Give me a break. This was a Vince McMahon thing. They all want to get involved, and the man himself is such a fucking creative genius. If you let him just go, he's gonna give you gold. But every time management and these suits and ties want to get involved and they want to fucking poke their finger in something that they don't understand, and they felt like, it says it in the report, they didn't think Uncle Howdy and what Bray Wyatt was doing now was better than The Fiend as far as merchandise. So they had to really sully this shit up. They had to get involved and ruin it by putting it in a pitch black match with some fucking gimmick that completely ruined the entire feel of what he was trying to do and the story that he was trying to tell. Now, you may not like Bray Wyatt. This may be unimportant to you. I don't really give a shit if you don't like Bray Wyatt or if you do like Bray Wyatt. I'm telling you what the situation is. Bray Wyatt is not back because of Vince McMahon. He would be back already. You mean Triple H brought this guy back? Triple H sought out to go sign Bray Wyatt to bring him back so that he stays off television for the next fucking 3 months, 4 months, and he misses WrestleMania? And to feud with Bobby Lashley going into WrestleMania? Yes, I'm sure that was fucking Triple H's idea. You fucking geek. No, it wasn't. This was all Vince McMahon. Bray Wyatt's off TV because of Vince McMahon being back. Bray doesn't want to do The Fiend. The Fiend is dead. Why would Bray want to do The Fiend when Vince McMahon and Bruce Pritchard killed The Fiend and embarrassed The Fiend and gave his powers to a fucking female in Alexa Bliss? Why? Do you think Bray wants to come back and tell that story? I don't think so. And if he does, Alexa Bliss is not going to be back for a very, very long time, as she just announced her pregnancy. And when she has the kid, she's not going to be back immediately. She'll take another couple of months on maternity and come back 3 or 4 months. She's got to get in ring shape. She's got to go train. She's got to hit the gym. She's got to look the part. What do you think? She's going to have the baby and come back and then, oh my God, let's tell the Fiend story. No. This is a disaster. I don't understand how you guys don't see what's going on half the fucking time. Why do I have to be here to tell you exactly what's going on? Watch the fucking show and see for yourself. Bray Wyatt back as The Fiend? I don't care if he's back as The Fiend. I don't care if he's back as Uncle Howdy. I don't give a shit if he comes back as himself. I don't care anymore because everything regarding Bray Wyatt has been ruined. Do you want to know what Bray Wyatt I want? I want the Wyatt family back on television. WWE wants to make a big deal about factions on TV. Let's get the fucking Wyatt family back on television and get Bray back to his Swamp Man gimmick. That was the Bray that we loved. That was the best Bray. That was the best Bray that WWE presented to us. Why not? Why not just go back to the basics? This hokey-pokey fucking Firefly Funhouse, Muscle Man dance, puppets, and all this other shit. It is so cartoonish, nobody is going to believe in the shit that he does because WWE always takes it and ruins it. You think the fans are going to trust WWE if The Fiend comes back after what we saw the last time? Just go back to the basics and do yourself a favor. Get in the ring and wrestle like we know you can and be the fucking guy that we know you can be. An illness? Sure. Was he ill? Sure. But was he out for the illness and the illness only? No. Bray Wyatt was out because Vince McMahon is back, and the shadow of Vince over creative is way too much for Bray to handle at this point in time. That is all I got for you guys. That is the story on Bray Wyatt. If you have any questions, class is open every single day right here on Off the Script. In the comment section, let me know what you guys think about this. Follow me on social media for more at JD from NY206. That's Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Cameo. Please make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on the bell for notifications. And I'd love if you hit that thumbs up. I'm looking for 1,000 likes minimum today on Off the Script. Guys, I'll be back with more news and rumors throughout the week and going into the weekend right here on OTS. I'll see you guys later.